What's up, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome to Because Reasons, the show where I look at games just because I feel like it, or in this case, because the company 10 Tons decided to send me a copy of the game, full disclosure. Now, this is not a sponsored video. I do not do sponsored videos, but any company who drops codes into my inbox unsolicited may or may not get a video on their game. And this one actually is about 2 months late. But that being said, this is Baseball Riot for the Xbox One, also available on PS4, also available on mobile, also available on the Windows 10 store, but not Steam. I don't know why that is. But it's $5 on consoles and $3 on mobile, you know, Android, iOS, that stuff. If this looks really familiar to you, then you might have seen my video with Grim on Tennis in the Face. This is the sequel to Tennis in the Face. So go watch that video, and then come back and watch this video, I guess. I don't know. So, as you might expect, it is a physics-based puzzle game. We're going to head in here to the very beginning to know what this game is. But if you've played or seen Tennis in the Face, you kind of have an idea. They did add some stuff here. So, you can see here I have my reticule. I have a baseball and a baseball bat. And these guys need to get hit in the face with a baseball. But also, what is new here is that you have these stars. And you don't need to get the stars. That's not essential. But getting the stars, obviously, you get the usual Angry Birds style. Here's your mobile game 3 thing. And then also the golden baseballs is also the other thing they have in here. And I can actually go here and look at what my region score is, which is stars plus baseballs. And then give you the different missions to do. So we'll get in here, get a little bit more complex with it. But yeah, they kind of build upon that as they did in Tennis in the Face, which I did play a couple hours of, and I enjoyed quite a bit. I do enjoy the old physics-based puzzle game. I do find those to be pretty good, but also I'm kind of terrible at them. Now, having played Tennis in the Face a lot on the PC, I will say having the mouse control is, like, awesome. Controller can, you know, like, this is kind of the thing where it's, you know, it feels like it was designed for a input device like a mouse or, say, you know, your finger, whereas it would work really well on mobile when you are aiming at stuff. But this is obviously the console version, so what you have here is the controller, and that's kind of how you control it. But as before, you get in here and you see that there are, you know, different types of enemies to deal with. The guys with the catcher's mitts will catch your ball, and that's no good. So you gotta hit them from behind or in, you know, the legs to deal with that stuff. And that was a pretty good shot. That was a pretty good shot. I like that a lot. But I'm just kind of half-assing here, not really paying too much attention to this stuff because I've already finished these stages, and kind of just got that asshole to deal with. So if we can get it off, nope. Didn't do it the way I wanted to. Alright, so if you can shoot it off of here. Nope, that was not a good angle. That was a bad angle. So once you lose all of your balls, then they got you. They got you. And that's the end of that chapter. So we'll just move on to a different stage here. But you can see, you know, the stars and the gold balls, and all. That's usually, you have to have balls left for to get the gold balls. Yeah, he caught that. So I didn't quite angle it quite right because he caught it. And so the stars are, that was a bad shot. The stars are optional. And so you don't have to do the stars. And there we go. Boom! 3 stars. But no golden balls. I used up too much of those. So see here, and these guys who are like looking all like mad and annoyed. Those guys are stages I have not finished yet. So I know the catcher's glove will kill the ball, but also this stage is hard. And so some of the stages, like, I'm sure there is a preferred way to do it, but I'll be damned if I can figure it out. Alright, that one almost, no, hits the glass, so. And you can sit here and retry to your heart's content for a better score, if you, nope, that was a bad, nope, that's all bad. That's all the worst. I am so terrible at this game. Yeah, so that was the end of that. So that's one of the stages that I can't beat. I'm gonna head in here to the other one. So yeah, this is the kind of game that I'll pick up and play for, you know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then kind of forget about for a while. And honestly, I got the email on this game back in like December, but life has been so just absolutely crazy. Oh, hey, I beat it. Cool. Life has been so absolutely crazy that I have not been able to manage to even play half the stuff that's in my inbox. I have one more game from 10 Tons I'm going to hopefully look at tomorrow, and that'll be the end of the games that I have sitting. Because usually, usually the requests that I get are from phone games, and most of those phone games are free. So, you know, I get to those if I think they're good or if I think they're worth playing. But still, even then, it's not like an immediate thing because I've certainly got tons of other things to look at, tons of other content that I want to play, games that I want to get played, and so I don't always have the time, you know, even with, hey, you know, this is a game that costs money. So technically, you know, I got this game for free. But there was no expectation on their end of coverage because, man, I don't got that kind of free time. But I get to things when I can, not always when people want me to, which is kind of the unfortunate reality of doing this stuff on YouTube. Is that, like, yeah, like, maybe this video would have done better 2 months ago, but I was in you know, early December, I was just hitting on all cylinders on so much other stuff that was going to do so much better in terms of views, I guess, is the reality of it. And I've been dealing with this throat issue for, like, since November, and so my video output has kind of turned into, okay, well, what can I get done? What is reasonable to get done? And, you know, what are the video types that people actually expect me, you know, to be, you know, getting done on a daily basis, and I do, you know, get videos done on a daily basis. So I don't know what to do here. That last umpire, you can't hit them from the front, and I'm gonna attempt to angle off of this. Oh, just right. Nope. Nope. I've yet to hit that umpire successfully, and it's been driving me absolutely nuts this morning. So we'll look at the last two that I can't beat here and then wrap it up. It does get a bit more complex, and I appreciate that. Oops. That was... Yeah, sure. Sure. Cheer for that. I wanted to get... And I did it again, because I'm an idiot. Restart. I wanted to... Like, right... I don't want to hit the glass, is the... there we go. Okay. That more or less did what I wanted it to do. Nope. That was... The glass is an instant buzzkill. It's a no good. Oops. And yeah, now we're just boned. Now we're just boned. Because it's going to do that, and then hit that glass or hit something else, and not hit what I wanted to hit. And then that's the end of that chapter. So, back to the map here, and look at the last one that I haven't finished. Obviously, you can see here on this map, there are like, if you go over here, down here, there are, obviously, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 8 that I can see, if it doesn't go past that. So yes, in terms of spending $5, you're getting some bang for your buck here, because if you like this kind of game, there are a bunch of stages of it. So here, we have some Explodz, which was the same energy drink from Tennis in the Face, that apparently makes people crazy. And so there is that part of it. But, hit him. You know, hit him. Damn it. That does that. But then getting down in there, it becomes the problem. There we go, okay. I beat that stage. I didn't get all the stars, but I beat that stage. And beating stages obviously opens up this guy here. So this is a stage I have not seen yet. And he says he owns my balls, and goddamn, I hope not. That sounds uncomfortable. So, at this point, after 10 minutes, you kind of get what this game is. You probably got what this game was after 2 minutes, but you know me, I tend to ramble a bit about video games That's kind of what I do here on this channel. It's kind of my job. So yes, if you are interested in Baseball Riot, it is available on consoles and Windows 10, but not Steam. So don't go looking for a Steam release. It might happen eventually. I don't know. I don't have those kinds of answers for you. But it's on just about everything else. It is a puzzle, a physics-based puzzle game, much in the vein, because it is a sequel to Tennis in the Face, which is also I had a good time with. So, that being said, I'm a tax slug. This is Because Reasons, where I play games because reasons, and occasionally that reason is because the company sent me a copy of the game. But rest assured, I don't do sponsored videos, because ain't nobody gonna buy my opinion. This is the no-shill zone, and I give you my 100% honest opinion each and every day. For more videos, I'm a tax slug. I'll see you next time, and I'm out.